back and forth.
The young one here, Caitlin Clark, just dancing with the basketball, going to her left, stepping into it.
Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills it.
Nelson Adota trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay it.
Few shifts, a downshift there, the deceleration and the finish at the rim.
Clark goes behind her back to get buck. That's what 6'5" would do for you. I don't have that luxury. Nice give and go. Clark right at the cup and she gets the bucket. Mumbawale to McCowan, and now it's 10. Caitlin bottled up, but it doesn't matter.
Here's Clark, nice find. Agumake push shot, banks in.
Opened up red hot. They've been ice cold since that first quarter. Clark way outside. You bet.
Caitlin Clark isn't just good, she's generational. And if you haven't been paying attention, it's time to start. From the moment she steps onto the court, Caitlin Clark commands attention. Her presence is magnetic. Whether she's draining logo threes or threading impossible passes through defenders, she plays with a confidence that feels decades beyond her age.
Gainbridge down there might be worn out by the end of the year. She's hit a couple shots from the Gainbridge Fieldhouse logo. Here's Clark on the drive and the finish.
Man, just poised. She knows the screen is coming.
She's up there with rebounds, up there with steals. And she'll take the first three-pointer and knock.
Clark up to 18 points.
Caitlin Clark loves going left, loves the step back. After a rough start. Clark, a little bit of daylight.
That is Clark's fifth technical this season. Oh, what a dime! Clark to ball. Nelson Adota trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay.
Let's talk about her range because it's absurd. There are NBA players who wouldn't think of pulling up from the logo, yet Clark does it with regularity and accuracy. It's not reckless, it's calculated. But Caitlin Clark isn't just a scorer. What sets her apart, what truly makes her special, is her passing. Her vision is next level. She sees things 2 or 3 steps ahead of everyone else on the court.
First time this season, the Fever tip off a game currently in a playoff spot. They moved up to 8th with that win over Chicago as Clark gets inside and has the first two.
After a rough start. Clark, a little bit of daylight. This is one of the things that makes Caitlin Clark elite at the very top in terms of trying to find some space. Goes
more than capable from the perimeter if you leave her open, and Harris off the screen. Her shot too strong. And now it's Clark. Launch ahead. Mitchell behind the defense. And to open up the second quarter, and Clark doing it with some defense. Comes up. Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark. Pretty step back. Hits a three.
Full court outlets, no-look dimes in traffic, behind-the-back assists in transition. This is the stuff of legends. She makes the game easier for everyone around her. Defensively, she's underrated. She moves well off the ball, anticipates passing lanes, and doesn't shy away from contact. You'll see her getting into position, fighting through screens, and even taking charges. Her competitive spirit shows up on both ends of the floor.
A good portion of her threes come from above the break. Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it!
Probing, drags out Nelson Adota. Clark will fire and hit the three.
Clark, as we mentioned, only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today. And you're probably going to have some mismatches.
Clark, step back three.
Clark. Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drill.
Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting.
By Van Loo. Clark working her way inside. Back to her pass. Lexi.
But maybe the most impressive thing about Caitlin Clark? Her leadership. You can feel it. She carries herself like someone who's not just trying to win, she's trying to change the standard. She brings intensity, focus, and swagger, but also lifts her teammates. She celebrates their buckets as hard as her own. That's rare. She's got that intangible it factor, that thing you can't teach. The arena gets louder when she has the ball. The energy shifts. People lean forward.
The ball rims out. Phoenix just 1 of 8 from the perimeter here so far. With the 4th fastest pace of play, and that's
many times early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them. Oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass.
Second last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and rattles one.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one.
I don't know if Dolson was ready for that. It looked like she was positioning herself for a rebound, but she was right there in front. Clark, deep three.
Boston just right there, enough space, forces the switch. Jonquil Jones a really good rim protector.
Now Clark trying to make something happen. Behind the back. Taps the basket and gets her.
It's as if the game slows down for her while the rest of us are just trying to keep up. This isn't just someone having a good season. This is the blueprint for future greatness. Caitlin Clark is redefining what a superstar looks like in college basketball. Not just with stats, but with style and substance. Her game is flashy because it's efficient. It's entertaining because it's effective.
Brink lobbing it inside. Hamby denied.
But the response, Cena Charles' first bucket of the game. Caitlin Clark back into the ball.
Works hard and does her work early before the ball gets inside.
Cheyenne Parker married in the offseason. Clark catch and shoot, hits a 3.
Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect.
All night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects.
Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go, and the foul.
3 triples.
Clark trying to answer. You bet.
You're not just watching highlights, you're watching history unfold, play by play. And whether it's a dagger 3, a court-length assist, or a fearless drive to the hoop, Clark delivers moments that stick with you. And that's just a glimpse of what makes Caitlin Clark so special, a once-in-a-generation talent changing the game right before our eyes.
It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana. Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality.
Shot there for Rebecca Allen. Also played Christy Wallace on Team Australia.
And that golden advice, recently being the first WNBA player that has recorded consecutive.
So the best thing you can do as a defender is not give it to her.
Clark. Back to back.
Break there to help. Nice pass back. Ben
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin!
You notice that Plum and Jackie both have the ability to score. And here's
from her deep shooting range to her unreal passing, every highlight is a reminder that the future of basketball is in good hands. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another incredible moment like this. Thanks for watching. And stay tuned, because Caitlin Clark is only getting started.